Now, every country has its own stereotypes, and when you think of Iceland, you might think of spectacular landscapes, midnight sun, hot springs and woolly jumpers. Well, there's certainly more to it than that, as Iceland's first lady of pop, Björk, will prove.
This is my house. Well, I wouldn't call my house the typical Icelandic hut, you know. It's definitely a bit different, but it's got a lot of Icelandic things about it though. I found some boxes of old tiles that, well, they hadn't been used, and spent some brilliant summery red wine evenings by breaking to pieces and then puzzling back on. It's actually a lot of fun. I found this in a market in New York. Very, very pleased. Probably majority of my family has been photographed in these, and they're now here in my house. I actually put new material on it, but I got a lot of sort of memories, these. I collected those for quite a while, but you can very easily find them in markets, but I don't like any. It's very hard to find a good one. These chairs and table, they fit perfectly to my kitchen floor, and I found them actually in LA. This trolley I got at this auction. They were selling things from hospitals. I turned this into my disco thing, and actually a lot of good parties have been here. All sort of different music. This is my Boney M pictures, which is one of my favorite groups. I really admire them for their sincere enthusiasm for pop music. I thought this big room definitely needed like a center point, you know, and a light in the middle. I think chandelier is the heart of every home. You know, in the winter it's like dark. It's like dark almost 20 hours a day. It's quite amazing how these candles they actually lit up the whole flat, you know, and in a nice kind of way. It's very hard for me to explain why, but I just definitely have to live by water, preferably the ocean. I live by the ocean. I live right next to the harbor. It's my favorite place, you know. I like it very much. I always really liked this building, been one of my favorite. It's probably the most exotic thing in Iceland, probably the only thing. We got 250,000 people here, and we got 400,000 sheep. And we're not really sure what to do with them. We wear woolen sweaters traditionally, and them stocking and them socks, which I think are great. But then I think people are trying to sell more Icelandic wool items, making them a bit fashionable, you know, pink and stuff, you know. We're in the top of a church tower now, having a look at my hometown, you know. What people usually first see is all the different colors of the roofs. I'm not sure why that is. I think it's basically because the weather tends to be quite grey and dull here, so they painted the most extreme colors they can. I really like it here. It's like very, very ancient, but sort of futuristic at the same time, sort of sci-fi. And all the colors you can see, they kind of make you believe that plastic is natural, you know. I really like it.
Stay tuned, because after the break we reveal which international fashion designer you voted as your favourite.